Hey, it's Tuesday. I'm back out on the Willoway dock. Let's take a walk through the dock. Looking at the Phlox paniculatas. Boy, these are gorgeous plants. They continue to bloom throughout the season, giving you this gorgeous color and nice fragrance. Carpus gives you color in the summer and in the fall. Look at that gorgeous foliage on ginger lying purple. Here we have some Beatrice. This is a nice looking plant here. It's starting to bloom. You can see it blooms from the top bottom, so it's got a lot of flower power yet to come. I think Thad's going to talk a little bit about Buddleia. We've got an exciting crop coming up, and this is one here. It's called Pink Cascade. Yeah, it gets these big, huge, large flowers to it. Grows a little bit larger in that 5-foot range. Big, huge flowers again. The showstopper, Pink Cascade. Coreopsis is another one that offers a lot of great color. This is a fresh crop of Coreopsis moonbeam. Look at all those buds. Then off to the left there, we're looking at Coreopsis, that's Big Bang Cosmic Eye. So here we have a few Nymphophia. We have several colors of that coming on right now, and typically that's not blooming this time of the year. It's just our cycle of canning. So we do have some plants that offer some nice color. And of course right here, we're looking at Coreopsis aggressiva. Look at that color, guys. A lot of buds and blooms on that. And it's always hot on the dock here. This is Nepeta Junior Walker. Nice fresh crop here. They trimmed it back. It's flushing out. It's got a lot of buds. Great salvia here. This one is Rose Marble. You can see that nice hot color for the flower. Loaded with buds here, guys. Salvia Rose Marble. A lot of hibiscus starting to ship out. This is a cute little, more compact size. This is little Kim. But again, you can see the buds are just numerous on that plant. It's going to give you a lot of color. The background there, we're looking at our knockout roses. I think Thad's going to talk about Miracle on the Hudson, but you can be confident all the roses have been trimmed in those cycles, and they got lots of buds and blooms. We have some Abelia, and then this is Flowerful. This is a hot new one from First Editions here. We got a crop coming on those. And again, you can see roses are repeating themselves here. It's nice budded full plants. A lot of color to come. Let's check these out. Here we have our 5-gallon Annabelles. Big, beautiful plants. You can see the buds are starting to form on the top. Couldn't ask for a better plant than that. Coming down here, we're looking at Drift Reds. These are 2 gallons again. Every time we look for those drifts, they seem to just burst out in flowers. Check these out. We have some lavender here. I believe these are sensational, and they're in the larger terrapots. And we got a great deal on these. This potted plant will last for many, many weeks to come here. They're great on the patio, and again, they got a lot of longevity for you. Gorgeous. Take advantage of that deal. We're looking at more Buddleia. The Buddleias are coming up quite often right now. You can see here, nice fresh crop. Again, I think Thad will tell you that, if you planted these in the spring, they're probably getting a little tired because, they're bloomed out, but you can cut them back and bring them back, but you can also add these fresh new plants here to your display and garden. They're coming out fresh new blooms. Pollinators love them. Check out our Buddleias. I enjoy these in my yard. Perennial hibiscus. Here we're looking at Candy Crush and Midnight Marvel, I believe. But again, it's all about the timing on the crop. So mine are in full flower right now, and we're enjoying them in the yard. So you could get these and plant them, and they still have this awesome color. I mean, if you haven't had these in the yard, you're missing something, because these are 6-8 inch plus flowers, abundance of color. These are gorgeous. Check out these perennial hibiscus. Well, here we're seeing more of the perennial hibiscus and then echinacea. Several varieties of echinacea are up and looking good. That's another plant that just keeps giving. You can do little light maintenance on there, cutting out the spent blooms, and these will bloom all the way into frost. So be sure to check out the echinacea. And again, you'll be disappointed if you don't get some of these hibiscus. Landscapers, if you're looking for a Stobie, we got them. Another fresh crop coming back. We're doing the rotations on our plantings, and here you're looking at gorgeous fresh Stobie crops. Grass season is here, and here we're looking at an interesting one. This one is Carly Rose, and gorgeous 3 gallons. And I'll come in here. This one's interesting. It gets a nice pink color to the flower plumes there. Check that one out. Be sure to look at those grasses. Several varieties of sedums. You know, you can't miss on the sedums because they're just a no-brainer when it comes to summer color, drought tolerance. I mean, look at all the buds on those. Coreopsis, this one is Goldilocks. Again, a lot of buds and blooms. Looking at another great Coreopsis, bud and bloom. This is Creme Brulee. Cool plant. This is Cephalanthus moonlight or buttonbush. And you know, if you haven't seen this one in a garden, this one really attracts the butterflies. And you can see here, it's just starting to form the little orbs. And they come out in these little white, round orbs. And butterflies are just so attracted to those. Check these out, Cephalanthus. Some 3-gallon, these are Syringa Bloomerang Dark Purple. And you know, the heat's kind of slowed them down for flowering, but you know, these will come back and give you some great color here very soon. Salvia to look at here, we have blue marble. So, you know, they brought in some more rose marble, and now we have blue marble. These are really stunning plants, bright, luminescent almost flowers here. Check them out. Fantastic color on the Hackana grass. This one is all gold. Here we're looking at some 25-gallon. These are Parkland pillars, and that's going to become a very popular plant. Again, we got some great looking trees starting to come up to the dock here. Be sure to check that availability. Here we have some 5-gallon. These are Taxus Everlows. You can see they're nice, heavy, full plants, trimmed up, looking good. Here we have a fresh crop of Geranium Rosanna. Bud and boom. The guys are getting carts ready to push on trucks here. We're looking at some Annabelles, 3-gallon green velvets. Nice looking plants here, guys. We have a fantastic crop of Aronia Low Skate Mound. You know, and this plant just keeps giving throughout the season. Very resilient, fantastic fall color plant. Aronia Low Skate Mound. We have Red Dragon in a 5-gallon. And, you know, these are great looking plants here. They're a little more tight and compact grower than some of the other varieties. Great value. Be sure to check those Jet Maples because right now they're oversized and they're extremely good value. Strawberry is another plant that just keeps giving out throughout the season. And this one is Tangelo. They're starting to come in here, and this one I wanted to draw attention is the Limelight hydrangea trees. And again, it's all about the trimming. The guys trim the back. You can see they're loaded with buds. These are blooming in the yards, and this will give you a nice burst of color a little bit later into the summer. Here's another plant you want to put on your radar going into summer and fall. This is Caryopteris. This one happens to be Dark Night. You have several varieties coming on online here real soon, but you can see the guys have trimmed them up. And I'm going to come in there. You see the little buds? Those plants are going to come out in these gorgeous flowers here real soon. So if you're planning your next delivery, check out the Caryopteris. Check out these. Here we have Echinacea. These are Purpurea Magnus. And this one's a little taller one. You know, you need some height in the garden though. And this one is one that gets a little bit taller, but outstanding as far as pollinators. Got a great crop here. A lot of buds and blooms. Just had to stop and show you these. You know, I've been talking about sedum. This is Pure Joy, part of the Proven Winter collection. Look at the flowers on these. You can see how nice and consistent the crop grows. The plant grows nice, stays short, offers a lot of flower power. They love this heat. If you're looking to add color and you don't want to spend a lot of time watering, check out Sedum Pure Joy. Another plant here is Eupatorium Rosie Joels. And if you look at Eupatorium, you know, they usually get a little bit taller. This one you can see stays in a nice, tight, compact habit. Eupatorium Rosie Joels. A great summer color plant. You know, it offers a lot with texture, great kind of steel blue foliage and these gorgeous blue flowers. Really adds a nice component to the garden. So this one is Pravaskia Blue Jean Baby. You can see here they're loaded with flowers. They're looking great. Look at that crop. I wanted to peek in and show you. This one is Dianthus Frosty Fire. And you can see the crop is loaded with buds and blooms. Again, this is a nice fresh crop here. They're going to be in color for some time. Dad's going to talk about this in his video, but you know, as we look here, Rudbeckia Little Susie. Wow, you can't beat that value, guys. Look at that nice big 19 centimeter loaded with buds and blooms. You know, I enjoy rudbeckia in my garden. You can see here, once established, it's going to give you a gorgeous display of color that lasts all the way to frost. Rudbeckia Little Susie. Hey guys, I was just driving by our butterfly bush section here, and I just wanted to show you all these plants that are just in prime right now. Again, the guys did a great job in getting this crop timed out for you. They're perfect. I had a chance to plant this one. This is the Knockout Orange Glow. It really stands out. I mean, this stunning orangey apricot flower. We got a great crop here. They're loaded with buds and blooms. I had to show you this one. So this is relatively new and on the market. This is Hibiscus Purple Pillar. And so we have both the purple and the red. But the unique thing about this one is its narrow upright habit. So this one not only makes a great specimen in the garden, but it could also be used as a hedge plant to give you color. They're just starting to bloom now, and they'll go through the summer and into the fall. This is a nice one, purple and red pillar hibiscus. Well, we featured these in the past, but this is the time when they are really starting to shine. So this is Nursery or honeysuckle, and this one is Coral Star. It's a newer one. And you can see it is loaded with buds. You know, this one is great for a trellis. Has that kind of red, pinkish bud that opens up with the orange and yellow insides. Gorgeous plant, attracts pollinators. This is one that you want. If you want to put this on a fence or trellis, you could have nice summer color. The Nursery, Coral Star. Well, that was a quick walk through the dock. You know, the guys are still bringing stuff in, but we got some great looking plants for you for color. Got gorgeous landscape-sized shrubs, beautiful blooming perennials, great trees. Be sure to get with the sales team. These I hope will open truck for you.